Hello everybody, this is my RCS World Championships predictions, and I'll try not to make this video too long, but I wanted to talk through all the matches, so we'll see. I'll just start now. We've got, I don't know, is that MIBR, MBR? Anyway, the new org in the scene, I'm pretty sure, who are going to pick up the South American team, Raiseball team, yeah. But going up against Gen G, I don't think you should underestimate the South American team. And Sam has a lot of depth, but I think Gen G will be able to beat them. And Rock should just sweep. But Rebellion versus Virtuous Pro. Virtuous Pro are quite good. I think Rebellion will win. I'll make it 3-1. Ninja though, I can just sweep TSM. And I mean, Foot can play it quite well, but I don't think we're good enough to win that matchup. And Virtuous Pro versus TSM. It's a rematch from, I mean, it's definitely a rematch from Birmingham. I can't remember if they played in Raleigh, but anyway, I think Virtuous Pro have been doing pretty well against TSM, so I think they'll win 3-1. And then here we've got Gen G versus Rock. I think that'll be a good match. I think he'll go to game 5. Gen G have more experience, but the Rock players are very good. I think Gen G will win in game 5 though. And Rebellion versus Ninjas in Pyjamas. And Ninjas in Pyjamas should definitely win that. I think I'll Shopify Rebellion winning in game 5 of this match. And then I reckon Rock will beat Virtuous Pro as well and make it to main event. Okay, so Carmine Corp versus Rock. I think Carmine Corp will win, but Rock might get a game. GK versus the Ultimates is obviously a rematch from EWC, and I think that GK will win again. Ultimates haven't really been like improving much, so I think I don't think they're gonna suddenly win when they didn't before. Dignitas swept Gen G at EWC, they beat them 3-1 at Raleigh. I think they'll sweep them again. Fury versus Wildcard. Fury, I think will win that, even though they've been struggling recently. I think they'll still be able to beat Wildcard. And in Group B, Falcons, I believe, will sweep Rebellion. We've got Vitality versus Space Station again. This will be an interesting match. I mean, I think Vitality will sweep again, but we'll see how Space Station play. NRG versus Ninjas. I reckon NRG will win in game 5, but Ninjas in Pyjamas have a lot of like potential. Twisted Minds versus Secret. I think this depends on how our Twisted Minds play. I think that Twisted Minds have a higher like peak than a Secret, and I think that Nupo is one of the best players in the world, so I think they'll win that. Back to Group A again. Rock versus Ultimates. I imagine Ultimates will probably win. I'll say they win in game 5. And then maybe I should have done my upper bracket first, or Might do this in quite random order, but and then Genji with wildcard. I think wildcard will actually win that in game 5. I think there's an upset, but I think that'll happen. And then I'll just finish off Group A. Carmen Court versus GK. We didn't play EWC, no. I mean, Carmen Court should beat GK, but oh wait, no, they did play EWC. What was I thinking? Yeah, Carmen Court beat them quite easy at EWC. Although the games were very close, but GK just couldn't score. Dignitas versus Furia. Furia won last time they played, but Dignitas weren't as strong then. I think Dignitas, Furia been struggling. I think I'll predict Dignitas. And Furia versus the Ultimate, that's obviously another rematch. I think Furia will win this time. I think they'll win 3-1. I think Furia are very good, and I think they've had that quite unlucky, and yeah, I think they'll recover now. Well, I don't know if they make top 4, there's just so many good teams, but GK should be wildcard. I'll say 3-1 again. Wildcard always seem to get at least one game in every series, so. Okay, Falcons versus Vitality. Obviously, Falcons won in EWC, but I feel like Vitality. I mean, if Monkey win at World Championships, like, where? Okay. I think Vitality winning game 5. Twisted Minds versus NRG. It's a rematch from Raleigh. Obviously, NRG won in game 7, but it really felt like Twisted Minds was going to win. It felt like NRG just got a bit lucky to win that one. And they also played in the Swiss, and that also went to game 5. I think that this time Twisted Minds will win in game 5. I think it's going to go the other way this time. I think I think Twisted Minds are very good, and I think and it would be very unlucky for him to do that 3 times in a row. So Rebellion versus Space Station. I think the Space Station players are better, so I've been winning that. Ninja the Secret. I think that would be an interesting match. I mean, Nath, Oski, and Rodothan. Those players, it's like, it feels like they just have so much more potential than the Secret players, so I'll have them winning. And NRG versus Space Station. I mean, Space Station could win, but I think it'll be NRG. I'll even make it a sweep. And Falcons versus Ninjas in Pyjamas. It just depends how Ninjas are playing. Like, I think I have to predict Falcons to win. I'll make it game 5 though. I think Ninjas in Pyjamas are going to be very good. Okay, and now the top 8 bracket. So I'll do it from the bottom. That's what they do on the day. NRG versus GK. That's actually a good match. Last time we played, NRG won, but I mean GK. I don't know if GK can like do well twice in a row, because after they beat like Karma and Corp, who ended. I mean, they made top 8, but they didn't do that well. So I believe in GK. I think they might beat NRG in game 7. Then Fury versus Falcons. I feel like I want Fury to do well, but I just think Falcons have never seemed to struggle with Fury in the past, and they'll probably carry on that way. Okay, Vitality versus Dignitas is obviously, this match has happened a lot of times, and Dignitas do have a winning record, so I just I mean, every time I think that Vitality are going to like start doing well, and then they just lose to like a European team. So it's always I think that's always just seem to win 4-2. So have that, and then Carmine Corp versus Twisted Minds. Obviously a rematch from Raleigh, and there's no way Twisted Minds like would ever be able to reverse sweep again. So it's just I'll I think Carmine Corp win that. But I actually think it's gonna be a sweep. I think Carmine Corp are going to not like make sure that doesn't happen to him again. Okay, Vitality versus GK. Obviously a rematch from EWC. All of these matches seem to have happened before at some point, but I think that I feel like if Vitality can't beat Dignitas, then they won't be able to beat GK either. So, but it's like surely GK aren't like. I mean, it's Monkey Moon on like the World Championships. I mean, he made the final every single time. Surely Vitality have to win this time. And Twisted Mind says Falcons the mean matchup. Falcons just seem to, and if I remember, I only remember Twisted Mind beating Falcons once, so I think that's the most likely thing to happen. Then Dignitas versus Falcons. Oh no, I don't like this matchup. Obviously, at Raleigh, they played 3 times, and Dignitas only won a singular game. But I think Dignitas are good enough to beat Falcons. I think we're going to win in Game 7 this time. I think if they'd have been studying Falcons, will just think they might be a bit complacent against Dignitas, and I think that Dignitas will be able to find a win this time. And then we've got Carmine Corp versus Vitality. Obviously, it's been a long time since Vitality beat Carmine Corp, but at the World Championships, I was thinking that at some point I feel like Vitality are going to beat Carmine Corp, and Carmine Corp were playing so well at EWC though. But I mean, it's then a Monkey Moon. I can't. I think I have to go with Vitality winning Game 7. And now the grand finals are Dignitas versus Vitality. But first, I'm just going to predict the 1v1 championships before we get to the finals. And Morksy versus Nupo. I reckon Morksy is just going to win. He's got the crowd behind him. I don't know if that will help or not. Obviously, he's very good at 1v1. I mean, so is Nupo. I mean, I think Nupo is one of the best players in the world, but it feels like you have to predict Morksy to win in this matchup. So, okay, now back to Dignitas versus Vitality. I mean, Monkey Moon, the first, he seems to be alternating between winning the World Championships and coming second. And if it happens again, then Monkey Moon will come second. Whereas Dignitas, I really can't think of any good reason why Dignitas will beat Vitality, to be honest. But except from the fact that they've beaten them like every other time, so it's going to happen again in the finals. 4-2. And the winners of the RCF 2025 World Championship will be Dignitas. Okay. Goodbye. totally unbiased predictions right there. Goodbye.